Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Moving Markets Podcast. It is, what is today? It's Thursday, July 30th, 2026. Stock market, the opening bell went off just a couple seconds before I started this. Um, got a lot going on today as it relates to our trades. There's a lot to talk about, and rather than talk about any of the news, the geopolitical stuff that might be moving markets around. I'm going to focus almost entirely on just what's going on with a couple of the open trades that we have. I think that's what you're probably most interested in. And I'm just going to do this in alphabetical order. I'll start with Applied Digital. Um, I'm not sure what is suddenly moving Applied Digital up, but they're up over 13% now, up $3. And I know a lot of people. I heard on Discord, I watched on Discord, a number of people got out of Applied Digital yesterday and did so with profit, which I think is a great thing. And some of you had some really good profit. I had an order in place that never did fill, and I played around with it and tweaked it a little bit. And so I'm hoping that whatever is causing Applied Digital to be up this morning doesn't last a long time, or that it's back down tomorrow morning, such that I don't have to make any kind of an adjustment to that trade. The trend is still very much to the downside on Applied Digital, and so it's just getting. I think, and I haven't read anything in detail, but I think it's getting a bounce, um, primarily on the good Microsoft earnings and the idea that if things are going so well for Microsoft, there will be this continued need for database centers, and that's what Applied Digital excels at. Uh, um, so I think that's why they're seeing that bounce. It's just in conjunction with Microsoft. Now they're only up $2.90 some odd cents, and that puts the short put almost a dollar in the money. So if you didn't get out of Applied Digital yesterday, watch for the earliest opportunity to get out today at a break even or with some profit, if at all possible. Um, Next in line is Boeing. Our Boeing trade, Boeing is up today only a little bit. Pre-market, it was up a couple dollars. Now it's only up about 55, 56 cents. But it's still $4.50 in the money on our short call. I still show that I'm profitable on Boeing, not by a lot, but I am profitable on it. And so again, looking for the earliest off ramp on the Boeing trade. As we get closer to the end of the day today, and if it continues to stay up a little bit tomorrow, it'll be an easy exit on Boeing. And then Robinhood. This is really interesting. Robinhood was up pre-market. And so Robinhood reported yesterday after the close. It was down pretty sharply when it reported. And then this morning, I wake up and see that pre-market, it's up a couple dollars a share. But now that the market is open and it's trading, it is actually down. So Robinhood started ever so briefly to the upside. I don't know if this chart, yeah, there's not enough lines on this chart to really give you an idea, but it started ever so slightly to the upside. Now it's down, and it's down to where our $90 strike short put is in the money by almost $3, which is a good thing. So we should be looking profitable on Robinhood very quickly. I show that we're a little bit in the. I show that it's about a break-even trade right now, but if it continues through the day to trade even a little bit to the downside, we'll be in really good shape on Robinhood. And then we're getting a rebound on Nvidia and looking much better on that. So those are the trades on the spread trade side of things that we have open that needed the most immediate attention. Collar trades, we've got all of our collar trades. We rolled long puts. I'm looking at Applied Digital, CoreWeave, Intel, Netflix, Nvidia, uh, Palantir, Snap, and Uber. Everything has long puts that are rolled out to August, but Nvidia, we have some short puts that we included in the trade, And those short puts are for tomorrow's expiration. And with this recent sell-off on Nvidia over these past, sorry, I was looking at a different screen as I was talking about it. Um, with what Nvidia has done, this uh, drop from about a week, almost a week and a half ago, it started. We've got those short puts that were up here at 205 that are now in the money. So I'm going to roll those out. I'll send an adjustment on that during the day today. It can be done. Honestly, it could be done anytime during the day today. Uh, you could roll those short puts out and be in good shape on that. So, like I said, got to watch Robinhood really closely. Like I said, I show the trade moving from 1% profit to 1% negative, and then a couple percent negative, and then back to being profitable. But the stock, it's not trading down as much as it was, only down $1.70 now, but still the short put a couple dollars in the money is a good thing. And Applied Digital back to 13.5% to the upside. We just got to keep a close eye on that one for those of us who didn't get out. So I'll be on Discord all morning this morning, back on maybe an hour before the market closes. And I'm still looking at some trades that we might open today or tomorrow for next week. But hopefully you got out of Applied Digital already. If not, you just got to have to, that one's one you're going to have to watch closely throughout the day. Um, yeah, Jeff, I've got two of our spreadsheets that need updating, and I will work on that today. Had a hard time making time with the stuff I was working on the last couple of weeks getting that done, but I will work on that today for sure for you. All right, I'm gonna wrap up right there. This doesn't need to be a long podcast. I've only been online about 6 minutes, but I just wanted to go over those positions. Have a great rest of your day today. And like I said, as much as possible, keep an eye on Discord for any other updates we do. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.